West Nile has been found in mosquitoes in several counties across our state, making many Central Texans ask, how do we protect ourselves? Our Aaron Heft is at Baylor. Aaron, you met with a professor who's trying to safeguard our area.
After the CDC indicated that mosquitoes in the state of Texas tested positive for West Nile, we looked to our Central Texas experts as to how best protect ourselves.
There are just very few vaccines that are available for mosquito-borne or arthropod-borne diseases. And that's a huge area of interest.
Here in his Baylor laboratory, Dr. Jason Pitts works to understand why mosquitoes favor some people and not others.
One of the questions I'm asked most often is, why am I such a good host for mosquitoes?
Some of his research is geared towards understanding the genetic and molecular level that puts a target on humans for mosquitoes.
This kind of messaging is incredibly important, right? Because we need the public to be educated about these things.
But another segment of his research narrows in on the diseases that are not on the forefront of the public's mind.
And it could very well be that there are other viruses, for example, that are being circulated in populations where they haven't been before, and we're not looking for them.
Explaining the tragedy he feels it is that a disease has to hit U.S. soil to become a headline.
Hundreds of millions of people around the world are affected every day by these diseases.
And what's interesting is that there's a horse vaccine for West Nile, but not one yet for humans.
Vaccine development is a really difficult thing to do.
And they do exist for some mosquito-borne diseases, but not all.
We certainly would like to see more vaccines be developed for things like West Nile.
And with so many unanswered questions as to why a West Nile vaccine exists for animals and not humans, Central Texas News Now will be pursuing answers on the state and national level. In Waco, Aaron Heft, Central Texas News Now.
Thanks, Aaron. Central Texas News Now is working with local senators to understand what exactly stands in the way of funding the vetted West Nile vaccine for human and commercial distribution.